Give me 6 minutes, and I'll help you remember everything. Why you don't remember anything, even when you study. You can read the smartest book in the world or binge educational videos for hours, but if you don't remember what you learned, it's like microwaving your brain on full power and forgetting to press start. You feel smarter, but when it's time to use the knowledge, poof, nothing. Your brain quietly hits delete while you're still nodding in agreement. Now here's the brutal truth. It's not your memory that's broken. It's your method. Because the brain doesn't store everything. It filters, and if it doesn't think something is valuable, it tosses it. Fast. And no, you don't need to meditate while doing backflips or whisper affirmations to your neurons. If that worked, I'd have a Nobel Prize and speak 12 languages fluently by now. Here's what actually works. First, you need to care. Your brain is a survival machine. If you don't genuinely care about what you're learning, it assumes the information is useless, optional, disposable. That's why you can binge a documentary and forget it in a day, but still remember a dumb comment from your ex for 5 years. So how do you make your brain care? Simple. Learn what matters to you. When I first started reading nonfiction, I followed hype, bestsellers, top lists, influencer picks. And guess what? I forgot 90% of it within a week. Then I made one shift. I read to solve a real problem. I wanted to break bad habits, so I picked up Atomic Habits. Not because it was trendy, but because I needed it. Urgently. And this time, I remembered it. Because my brain finally said, oh, this is useful. Let's keep it. So next time you choose what to learn, ask, how will this help me right now? If the answer is vague, your brain will treat the knowledge like junk mail. But when you link learning to survival, growth, or even emotional need, it sticks. Because now the brain isn't just reading, it's preparing to use. So before we talk about techniques, tactics, and note-taking hacks, let's be clear. Information only sticks when it matters. That's the first memory trigger. Not IQ, not willpower, but meaning.
How to actually remember. No genius brain required. So, now that your brain wants to remember, let's talk about how to help it do the job. Step 1. Use it immediately. You just read something useful? Don't just nod like a wise monk and scroll away. Apply it. Today. Even in a tiny way. You don't need to reinvent your life. Just do one small action that reflects what you just learned. That's how I remembered ideas from Atomic Habits. I didn't just highlight the chapter on environment design. I rearranged my desk that night. And guess what? That act locked the concept in. Not because I'm smart, but because I did something with it. Real memory doesn't come from understanding. It comes from engagement. Step 2. Practice, then practice again. Look, not everything is immediately applicable. You can't apply a math formula at dinner unless you're calculating how many fries everyone gets. But you can practice it, not once, repeatedly. Challenge yourself. Struggle a little. That's the price of long-term retention. It's boring, it's uncomfortable, but that moment where your brain goes, ugh, do I have to? That's the moment it's growing. Step 3, write it down in your own words. Not take notes, not highlight. I mean, wrestle with the ideas and put them into language you understand. This forces your brain to process, not just record. Don't copy the quote, rewrite the idea. That's how you move knowledge from your screen into your system. Step 4, teach it. Explain it to a friend, a sibling, your cat, anyone who can tolerate you talking for 2 minutes. Teaching is the final form of learning, because the moment you explain something, you'll see clearly what you do and don't understand. You're not trying to be a guru. You're trying to test your own clarity. So here's the summary, plain and simple. Stop binging. Start using. Stop hoarding facts. Start making them move. Want to remember everything? Then stop trying to consume your way to genius. Start doing, applying, teaching, writing, practicing. That's how information becomes part of you. And if you've made it to this point, here's your challenge. Pick one insight from this video and within the next 10 minutes, do something with it. Because knowledge only becomes power when it's used. And if that hit home, subscribe. You might forget your to-do list tomorrow, but you won't forget this 6-minute upgrade to your brain.